My girlfriend warned, "Change your attitude or we're done." After I questioned her weekend plans, I replied, "I choose done." Then I packed her designer bags and left them at her friend's house where she'd been staying. Her meltdown when she realized I'd known all along was, I, 29 male, had been with my girlfriend 26 for 3 years. Lived together for the past year in my condo. Things were decent until about 3 months ago when her weekend plans started getting real vague. Friday night, she's getting ready to leave. Full face of makeup, new dress I'd never seen, smells like she bathed in expensive perfume. "Where are you headed?" Simple question. She spins around. "Out with friends." "Why? You keeping tabs on me now?" "Just asking. Which friends?" "Does it matter? God, you're so controlling lately." "I'm controlling for asking where my girlfriend's going dressed like that at 9 p.m.? There it is, your attitude. I'm so sick of it." She grabbed her purse. "Designer bag I bought her for her birthday, $800. "You know what? I'm done with this. Change your attitude or we're done. I'm not dealing with your jealousy anymore." I looked at her. Really looked at her. The defensiveness, the anger over a simple question, the new clothes, the late nights. "I choose done." She froze. "What? You said change my attitude or we're done." "I choose done. We're done." "You can't be serious." "Dead serious. Have fun with your friends." She stood there, mouth open, then grabbed her keys. "Fine. Don't come crying to me later." Slammed the door. Gone. I sat on the couch, pulled out my phone, opened the app I'd installed on our shared tablet last week, the one she didn't know tracked location. Been watching it for days. Every girl's night ended at the same address. Male coworker's apartment. Guy from her office she mentioned a few times. Always said they were just friends. Sure, just friends she spent Friday and Saturday nights with. Just friends whose place she went to after work some days. Took me maybe an hour to pack her stuff. Clothes, shoes, makeup, all those designer bags and accessories I'd bought her. 3 suitcases and 4 boxes. Loaded in my truck. Grabbed the address from the tracker. 20-minute drive. Showed up at his apartment building around 11, nice place. Saw her car in the lot, visitor parking, took a photo. Started hauling her stuff to the main entrance. Building had a doorman. "Can I help you?" "Yeah, dropping off some belongings for a resident. She left these at my place." Called her from the lobby. She answered. Music in the background. "What? Hey, I'm downstairs at your friend's place. Have some of your stuff. Want to come get it or should I leave it with the doorman?" Silence. Then, "What are you talking about?" "I'm at the address where you've been spending your weekends. Got your stuff. 3 suitcases, 4 boxes. Everything designer you own. Figured since you're staying here so much, might as well bring it all." More silence. "I don't know what you're talking about." "Apartment 304. That's where I am. Your car's in the parking lot. Saw it when I pulled in, so either come get your stuff or I'm leaving it here." Hung up. Waited maybe 3 minutes. Elevator dinged. She came rushing out. Different clothes, sweatpants, hoodie, no makeup. Hair messy. "What the hell are you doing?" "Bringing you your stuff. We're done, remember? Your choice. You can't just show up here." "Why not? You're here." Her coworker appeared behind her. Tall guy, early 30s. "Everything okay?" "Fine," she snapped. Turned to me. "This is insane. You're embarrassing me." "I'm embarrassing you? You've been spending weekends with him while living with me. Pretty sure that's embarrassing." The guy looked uncomfortable. "Maybe we should talk about this privately." "Nothing private about it anymore," I said. "Here's her stuff. She's all yours." Started walking out. She followed me. "Wait, you can't just leave like this. Watch me. You don't understand. It's not what you think." "Really? What is it then?" "We're just friends. I've been helping him with work stuff." "At 11 p.m. on a Friday? In sweatpants?" "Sure." "You've been tracking me?" "That's illegal." "Tracking our shared tablet that you carry everywhere?" "Pretty sure that's legal. You agreed to the Find My Device feature." "You're crazy." "I'm crazy for noticing my girlfriend spends every weekend at another guy's apartment?" "Okay." The doorman was watching this whole thing, trying not to laugh. Her coworker stepped forward. "Look, man, maybe we should all calm down." "I'm perfectly calm," I said. "I'm done. She's your problem now." Walked to my truck. She chased me into the parking lot. "Please, can we talk about this?" "Nothing to talk about. You gave me an ultimatum. I made my choice. Enjoy your weekend." Drove home, blocked her number, Changed my locks that night. $200 locksmith fee. Worth it. Went to bed actually feeling relieved. Update 1, 3 days later. The text started Sunday. From her friend's phone since I'd blocked her. We need to talk? You're overreacting. It's not what you think. Ignored them all. Blocked those numbers too. Monday, her best friend showed up at my door. She's devastated. You need to hear her out. Nah. You're really gonna throw away 3 years over a misunderstanding? Misunderstanding? She's been sleeping at another guy's apartment every weekend for months. She was helping him. With what? His insomnia? Her friend actually tried the victim card. She's heartbroken. She's been crying for 2 days. Cool. Not my problem anymore. You're being cruel. I'm being realistic. She got caught. Now she's dealing with it. She wasn't cheating. Then why lie about where she was? Why get defensive when I ask simple questions? Why spend every Friday and Saturday night at his place? No answer. Just more, you don't understand. Close the door. That evening, her mom called. My number apparently survived the purge. You need to fix this with my daughter. No thanks. She made a mistake. Multiple mistakes. Every weekend for 3 months. That's not a mistake. That's a pattern. She loves you. Funny way of showing it. You're throwing away a good woman over jealousy. I'm walking away from someone who lied repeatedly and got caught. That's not jealousy. That's self-respect. She's staying with us now, miserable, crying constantly. She has a perfectly good apartment to stay at, apartment 304, with her coworker. Her mom tried guilt-tripping me for another 10 minutes. Didn't work. Hung up. Blocked her too. Wednesday, got a text from an unknown number. This is her. Please, we need to talk. I can explain everything. Already explained yourself when you said we're done. I agreed. Nothing left to discuss. I didn't mean it. I was just upset. You meant it enough to pack a bag and spend the night at his place. Again. Nothing happened. We really are just friends. Friends don't give ultimatums to their boyfriends then spend the night at each other's apartments. That's what couples do. You're being ridiculous. I'm being single. Feels great, actually. Blocked that number too. Thursday, she tried email. Long message about how I misunderstood everything, how she and her coworker were working on a project, how she needed space because I was suffocating her. Replied once, you wanted out? You got out. Enjoy your space. Friday, 1 week after the breakup, her coworker tried calling me. Don't know how he got my number. Voicemail. Hey man, look, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nothing happened between us. She was just crashing at my place because you guys were fighting. Called him back. We weren't fighting until she started lying about spending weekends with you. Funny how that works. She wasn't lying. She was staying at your apartment every Friday and Saturday for 3 months? Yeah, I know. That's called dating. Congrats on the new girlfriend. It's not like that. Then what's it like? Explain how spending every weekend at another guy's apartment while living with your boyfriend is innocent. He couldn't. Just stammered about it being complicated. Not complicated anymore. She's single, you're single, problem solved. She really cares about you. She really cared about lying to me. We done here? Hung up. Blocked him too. The entitlement was amazing. They really thought I'd just accept we're just friends after months of sneaking around. Update 2. 2 weeks later. Got a letter in the mail. From her. Handwritten. 5 pages about how sorry she was, how it was all innocent, how her coworker was gay, new information apparently, how they were working on starting a business together and needed to meet up late nights and weekends. If he's gay, why lie about being there? Why get defensive? Why give me an ultimatum instead of just explaining? Threw the letter away. Same day, her dad called. Last family member I hadn't blocked yet. You're being stubborn. She made a mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. She made the same mistake every weekend for 3 months. That's not a mistake. That's a lifestyle choice. She's my daughter. I raised her better than this. Clearly not. He got quiet, then angry. You're cruel. She's suffering. She's suffering consequences. There's a difference. She wants you back. I don't want her back. Simple. You'll regret this. I regret wasting 3 years on someone who'd rather spend weekends with someone else, but I'm fixing that now. Hung up. Blocked him. 3 days later, she tried showing up at my work. Security called me. There's a woman here asking for you. Says it's urgent. Tell her I'm busy and not to come back. Watched from my office window. Saw her arguing with security. Eventually left. That night, her best friend tried one more time. Left a voicemail. She's planning to come to your place tonight. Just talk to her, please. She deserves closure. Closure? She got closure when she picked done in her own ultimatum and I agreed. Called my building security. I have an ex who might try to access the building tonight. She's not authorized. If she shows up, don't let her in. Around 9 p.m., my building manager called. Your ex is here, demanding to be let up. We told her no. She's threatening to call the police. Let her. She doesn't live here anymore. She has no right to access. That's what we told her. 20 minutes later, she texted from another unknown number. They won't let me up, please. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. No. I have stuff in the apartment. Brought it all to you 2 weeks ago. You were there. I forgot things. Not my problem. You're being petty. I'm being done, like you wanted. I didn't want this. You gave me an ultimatum. I chose. You don't get to take it back because you don't like my choice. She tried calling. Blocked. More texts from different numbers. This is crazy. You're overreacting. Everyone thinks you're being unreasonable. Everyone, being her friends and family who only heard her version. Don't care. I know what happened. I watched it happen on a tracker for weeks before confronting her. She got sloppy, got caught. Now she's dealing with it. Weekend came. Got a call from her coworker again. Different number. Dude, she's staying at my place because she has nowhere to go. Can you please just talk to her? Why is she staying with you if nothing happened? Because she has nowhere else. She has parents, she has friends, she chose you. That's on her. It's not like that. You keep saying that. Nobody believes you. I'm gay. I told you that. She told me that. In a letter, after getting caught spending 3 months worth of weekends at your apartment. It's the truth. Then why not mention it 3 months ago? Why let your friend lie to her boyfriend repeatedly? Why give her a place to stay every single weekend? Silence. Exactly. You're both liars? Figure it out together. Block that number too. 2 days later, my landlord called. Your ex is claiming she's still on the lease. She's demanding a key. She's not on the lease. Never was. Check the paperwork. He checked. You're right, she's not. She tried to say she's been paying rent. She hasn't paid $1 of rent in the year we lived together. I paid everything. That's what I thought. She's pretty upset. She's good at that. She also said you have her property. I delivered everything to her 2 weeks ago. I have photos of me loading boxes into my truck, photos of her building parking lot with her car in it, and texts from that night confirming the delivery. Smart man. Cautious man. Knew she'd try something. The harassment continued for another week. Different phone numbers. Emails from new addresses. Even a message from a stranger saying she was worried about her friend and could I please call. Replied to that one. Her friend chose to spend 3 months lying about weekend plans. Her friend gave me an ultimatum. Her friend is now living with the consequences. Tell her friend to stop using strangers to harass me. Blocked. Final update. 1 month later. Things finally quieted down. No more calls, texts, surprise visits. Peace. Found out through mutual friends, the ones who actually asked my side, what happened after. She tried moving in with her coworker. He said no. Apparently having her crash weekends was fine. Full-time roommate was too much. She tried moving back with her parents. They let her, but made her get a job. She'd been part-time before. I covered most expenses. She's working retail now. Full-time. Apparently miserable. Friend said she keeps talking about the biggest mistake of her life. The mistake being giving me an ultimatum? Or the mistake being the 3 months of lying that led to it? Unclear. Either way, not my problem. Her coworker turns out wasn't gay. That was a lie to cover the affair. He's now dating someone else. Someone who found out about my ex and dumped him immediately. Karma's funny. Her friends who harassed me stopped when they heard the full story. Turns out my ex told everyone I was controlling and jealous and she needed space. Left out the part where she spent that space at another guy's apartment every weekend for 3 months. When that came out, most of them backed off. The ones who didn't, not my friends anyway, lost nothing valuable there. My life now? Quiet, peaceful. Got into a routine, work, hobbies, friends, actual free time. Realized how much energy I'd been spending trying to figure out why my girlfriend was lying to me. Exhausting. Now? Simple. No lies to decode, no timelines to track, no gut feelings to ignore. Ran into her last week. Total accident. Coffee shop. She was leaving, I was entering. Made eye contact. She looked terrible. Tired, sad. Started walking toward me. Hey, can we talk? We are talking. I mean really talk. About us. There is no us. There hasn't been for a month. I know. But I miss you. I made a huge mistake. You made multiple mistakes. Every weekend for 3 months. I wasn't cheating. How many times do I have to say it? Doesn't matter. You lied. Repeatedly. Gave me an ultimatum when I questioned it. I chose my answer. We're done. That's final. But no buts. You wanted done. You got done. Move on. Have you moved on? I moved on the second you gave me that ultimatum. Been peaceful ever since. That's cold. That's honest. Something you should try sometime. Walked past her. Ordered my coffee. Left. Didn't look back. Someone asked me later if I felt bad. Honestly? No. She created this situation. She lied for 3 months. She gave me an ultimatum expecting me to fold. I called her bluff. She lost. That's not cruelty, that's consequences. Would I take her back? Not a chance. Trust gone? Can't rebuild that. Someone who lies that easily, that consistently, that defensively, that's character, not circumstance. She showed me who she was. I believed her. The revenge wasn't elaborate, didn't ruin her life, didn't blast her on social media, didn't tell everyone we knew, just believed her. She said change or we're done. I chose done. Delivered her stuff to where she was actually staying. Let her deal with her own choices. The satisfaction? Watching her realize I wasn't gonna beg, wasn't going to fight, wasn't gonna play the game. She spent 3 months thinking she had me locked down, that I'd never leave, that she could do whatever and I'd just accept it. Wrong. Her biggest mistake wasn't the lying. It was assuming I needed her more than I needed my self-respect. I didn't. She gave me an out with that ultimatum. I took it. Best decision I made all year. People asked why I didn't fight for the relationship. Simple. Nothing worth fighting for. She wanted something else. Someone else. Whatever. She could have it. Could have him. Could have the whole situation. I wanted peace. I got it. The designer bags I bought her, the ones I packed and delivered, she tried asking for receipts later, claiming I stole them. I had receipts. Sent copies to her and her lawyer. Yes, she got a lawyer for designer bags. Showed purchase dates, my credit card, everything. Her lawyer dropped it immediately. She tried claiming emotional distress. Her lawyer laughed at her. Apparently, boyfriend delivered belongings after breakup isn't grounds for anything except being efficient. Her attempt to paint me as vindictive failed when I showed up with photos of her car at his apartment, location data from our shared tablet, texts where she gave me the ultimatum, proof I delivered her stuff safely. Judge asked her, so he found out you were lying? You told him to change or leave? He left, and then delivered your belongings to where you actually were. What's the problem? She had no answer. Case dismissed. She paid court fees. Another loss. That's where it stands now. She's blocked on everything. Her family's blocked. Her friends are blocked. My building security has her photo with instructions not to let her in. My work has her photo with the same instructions. I've moved on completely. Some people think I'm cold, maybe, but I'm also free. No more lies, no more tracking locations, no more wondering, no more gut feelings, just peace. And honestly, that's worth more than any relationship with someone who'd give me an ultimatum after months of lying. She wanted me to change my attitude of expecting honesty, my attitude of asking questions, my attitude of having self-respect. I didn't change it. I chose done instead. Best choice I ever made. That's the story. Girl lied for months, got caught, gave ultimatum expecting me to cave. I didn't. She lost everything. I gained peace. The end.